Basically, Ayushmaan, thank you very much for being with us today. So tell me, Ayushmaan, what is your background?
Hello, hi, doctor. How are you? I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm coming from a non-business background family. I stay in Kolkata, which is in the eastern part, and I
Mhm.
did my bachelor's in finance from St. Xavier's College in Kolkata. And right now, I've just applied to some couple of universities for my master's in finance, and gladly I just got into those universities.
Okay. But can you tell us more about your education, your family, your education, your job experience, your hobbies, your leadership activities?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can you tell me more about yourself? Mhm.
So there's nothing of talking about much about my job experiences as much because after graduating from my college, from my UG, I only gained some couple of experiences under you, working for you, and then I did some financial analyst internship for Tata Steel. And but the thing is that and where you helped me especially is for my tailoring my career growths in that sense so that it will be easier to attract the B schools that I'm targeting for. And also you have the main thing that you have did for me, you as well as those who are working for you under you were getting me into the entrepreneurship boot camp that was going on in Dubai, and that helped me to gain some couple of experiences. And then after that I worked under you, and it was very, I was very glad that you gave me the opportunity to work under you and some gain some work experiences. And along with that I
Yeah.
also gained some experiences in working as a business analyst in a company in London, and also as a financial analyst in Tata Steel. So yes, I gained some great insights while working under you, and working under Senia ma'am also as well. And yeah, that give me a good ladder to grow and also apply. And also while working under you also were teaching me constantly for each and every weekends for the GMAT, which I did give, and also I scored quite good, I would say, not in that sense, but still for me it's quite good, getting a 655.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, it was not too bad. Now tell me, why have you decided to go for a master's and not to stay for a few years before going for an MBA? That's what most Indians do.
Yeah, so basically, when we had our first meeting, you remember I was telling you that I need to go to France, or I was mainly targeting for the mainland Europe universities like either IE or ISEC or Bocconi.
Hello,
Hello, can you hear me? Am I
Ayushman?
audible?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I initially I
Yeah.
was
But yeah.
basically
Yeah. Yeah.
targeting for the
Yeah.
European
Yeah.
mainland Europe universities like either ISEC or IE or Bocconi, just like that, because I wasn't targeting mainly the UK universities. So you all also told me that yeah, my career growth and my career experiences and all those things charts were equally aligned to the while getting into those universities. The only thing that I need to give is to give my GMAT. So initially, I did give my GMAT. I was pretty late. Firstly, I gave my GMAT in the month of December. I gave the focus edition only, but I scored quite low. Means it was not. I didn't pass the benchmark set by those universities as the requirement. So in the first one, I scored 635, which was not that good. So, and initially after that, I just told you, remember that I need to again give my GMAT, and my parents were also forcing me. And since there was some time, because it was only, I remember it was December, and only the second round was going to start in the month of January or in the month of February, I think. The deadlines for of the second rounds of all the B schools applications. So either that, I just thought just
Okay.
go for a second shot, and but still I just missed the deadlines, and I gave unfortunately gave my GMAT on in the month of the early weeks of March. So then you just told me that since you're pretty late, and since all your all the desired B schools that you were applying for has been, or the deadlines has been closed, so you just told me to apply to the UK universities basically, and I just applied to.
Okay. Good. Okay. Very good. So to which school have you finally been accepted?
So I've accepted a couple of B schools, like
Yeah. Tell me.
accepted to Manchester, and also Durham, and down in the city of London I've just got into Bayes Business School. and up in there I also got a call for offer from Edinburgh. So it's like that, and also I've also got an offer from Warwick, but not for the masters in finance. I've got an offer for the master in business and finance, since the seats has already
Yeah,
been filled up. So that's
yeah,
the issue
very good.
right now.
So which school would you find? Would you pick up finally among all the schools you have been
Yeah,
accepted to?
I'm hugely inclined. I am hugely inclined actually, not for the reputation one, but I'm hugely inclined towards the Durham and towards Warwick for my masters. Hello,
Hello,
can you hear me? Am I audible? Okay. So yeah, I'm saying that
hello.
I'm
Can you
hugely
repeat?
inclined towards. Yeah, yeah. So I'm saying that I'm hugely inclined towards Durham or either Warwick for my masters.
Okay. And so why Warwick? Why not Durham, for instance? Why have you picked up Warwick?
Now, Warwick, because the business school has got a solid reputation in terms of international exposure and all those things, and it's pretty. The MBA program is also nice, and basically the all the B schools, the flagship program is the MBA program only. It's not the MIM program or the
Yeah.
master's program. So that's how the business schools get ranked on. So that's why I'm choosing Warwick only, because after there's a thing that after London Business School, what comes in UK, what's the best business school in UK is the Warwick Business School, followed by Cambridge and Judge, or it can be not in the following order also. I may not be true in that ranking,
Okay.
I would say.
And so, what is your plan? So after 1 week, you will be allowed to work in the UK for 2 years. You want to go in? You want to stay in the UK, or you
Yes,
want to try to stay more
I'm
than
just
two
figuring out
years, or you want to
because
go? Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yes.
basically,
Go ahead. Yeah.
my aim is to yes, so basically my aim is to work into IB, with the IBD department for a couple of years. Let's see, I'm hopeful. I'm not that optimistic, but still I'm hopeful that I would get into some IB either the bulge bracket or in the mid market. Let's see, or either in the boutique firms as well. But still, I'm hopeful. So yes, my main thing is to work for an IB for a couple of 2 years, and then either if I don't get a work visa permit, I will shift wherever my the career goes on, and then after that for working, I am hoping to do an MBA also in finance, and that will be probably from the USP schools, not in the Europe or in India.
Um. So tell me. So tell me. How do you want to do exactly?
So basically I just want I just get into some IB firm, either as an junior analyst or a analyst, and just work under there for either 2 to 3 years, gain some internal work experience and also some insights, and then after that I would just like to shift my uh, entire career from the IB to either into asset management or into VC firms, and then from there I would just like to begin my MBA journey, and then henceforth after that, let's see what happens.
Tell me. Can you repeat?
I
Hello.
beg your pardon.
So can you repeat, please? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I was telling that I just like to work under IB for 1 to 2 years or to 3 years to gain some insights and some work experience, and then I like to shift my entire experience into either into asset management or into venture capital VC firms, to gain how the whole entire thing works on, and then that's how I will just start to begin my MBA journey.
Okay. So very good. Um, what are your so can you tell us what it is to apply for an MBA for a master's? Sorry, and why
It's
have you
pretty.
decided not to use the GMAT? Why have you decided to apply without the GMAT, even though you had the GMAT center? Tell me more. Yeah. Hello.
So
What is it to apply? So first of all, what is it to apply? Can you explain to people who are watching us what it is to apply? Understand?
it's pretty. I'd say the process is not is it's pretty overwhelming, and it's not a heinous. It's pretty. um, troublesome if someone is working on its own and doesn't know how to write the essays, how to write the statement of purposes, how to write the get their all the documents that is needed to apply for the application proposals. So yes, it's pretty tough. I would say I just gave my entire 1 month for the application process only. I still remember that you and me, we just got into a Google Meet like this thing, and again we just discussed how what to write in each of the B schools essays, and just like that we sorted all the things out, and it completely took around 3 to 4 weeks, as I remember.
Okay. So basically, to apply, so first you need to select a school. You need to see if the school match. So that's what we did together,
Yep.
and we do it
So like
using
basically I was applying for
history.
MSc finance program. So
Right.
along with that I just sorted the schools like either from the rankings, and then also there's a thing in MSc finance, like there has to be got CFA affiliated programs, so that programs, the weightage of the programs lies much ahead than those which are not affiliated by the CFA institute. So just like that we need sorted those things out, and then we started to applying.
Yeah, you agree? That's what we did. So it was very good, very useful. Um, what else did I want to say to you? And so why have you decided to apply the program without the GMAT?
So initially, I just told that I gave the GMAT, but I was pretty late because
Yeah,
when I gave the GMAT, it was pretty much late, and all the B schools, the deadlines were almost been closed, and I've just extended the my deadlines so for applying. So that's why I just hope to let's just apply without the GMAT for the to the UKB schools, because over there the GMAT is not a prerequisite to apply. So that's why.
yeah.
That's the
That's
main
what
reason.
you did. And after that, you had the GMAT, but you have decided not to use your GMAT because with the 635, you could have been accepted to
Yep.
ESCP, ESSEC, probably LBS.
Yep.
And so what happened?
So basically, after when I got the GMAT, I just thought, yeah, this score, I could have easily gotten into either ESEC or ESCP, or either into EDHC or Bocconi, just like that.
Yeah.
The B schools that I initially targeted for. But then it was quite pretty late because the deadlines were already been extended, and I just missed the deadlines for those B schools. And I initially targeted for my master's application only into the European Union, and not to the US. So you just told me to whether it's better that we should apply for the UK B schools because their deadlines are still open. But I just thought that no, it would be pretty expensive for me because I have also got a limited budget a lot, by my that's been fixed by my parents for my higher education. So that's why. That's the main thing.
Okay. Good. What else did I want to what else did I want to tell you? What do you expect what do you expect to experience in the UK? What do you expect to experience?
So honestly speaking, the economic condition in UK is not that great, but still I'm hopeful. I just like to get into either in the IB firms or in the city, and then just see gain some work experience. But I'm not hellbound that I need to either work into either in the UK only. I'm open to work in anywhere in the world to gain some work ex, or either as an intern as well. I'm
You're
not
fine.
I'm not
Okay. But what would you experience during this 1 year?
So in this one year, I'm just see. This is the most interesting thing. That's why I just opted to do my masters not in India and in UK only, specifically for this case. So the main thing that I'm hoping for is for the major thing, that means open that I would be exposed to different kind of cultures and different kind of ethnicities, because the cohort that I will be going to, it's been it's not fixed to only the British or either for the people in that country only. So it's been open to all, and people from all of the world are applying to. So yeah, there will be great exchange of ideas in our classrooms. We will be meeting with professors who are either the owner investors, or either the VCs or the presidents or vice presidents of some investment banking firms or some VC firms. So it will be pretty interesting that I'm just hoping to
So you see
meet this.
the professors. So what you want to do is that it's the professors The professors, the students, okay, the campus. And what is life like on campus at
So,
Warwick? What is life like?
so initially, I don't know what's life like because I have not been there. But from the vlogs that I'm seeing and from the people that I'm connecting with, they're saying that it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome over there. It's pretty
Because
awesome.
there will be a student there will be a student from there will be a student of ours from Pune who has been accepted. You know him? His name is Aryan. No, Aryan. He's from Pune.
Yeah, yeah, Aryan Chandok. Yeah,
You
I
know?
know him. Yeah, yeah, I know him.
It's
I
not
know him.
Aryan Koshgave, it's another Aryan.
No, no, no.
It's
I
Aryan
know, I know,
Chandak.
I know.
You know Aryan?
Aryan Chandak. Yeah, I know him. Means
How
we
do you know
haven't
him?
talked yet, but
How do you know him?
because
How did you?
he's a student and he's also a friend of Nama. So in that sense, I know him.
Sonama told you. Yes, he's a good guy. He's a yoga teacher
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
at the
know
same
him.
time. But so it's interesting for him. You're going to get to know him. He will be your friend. You will know him through me because he was my student as well. And he's like you, but he didn't take the GMAT at all. Huh? So, but he's very happy to have Warwick. Was he
Okay.
didn't come true.
Yeah,
What
he's going
are
for the MSc management cohort.
yeah, machine management. Okay. Um, so what else did I want to say? So what piece of advice would you give to people who are in your situation?
Trust Dr. Hubert completely. Trust Dr. Hubert and trust his process. That's the most that I want to say right now as a piece of advice. Trust him
uh,
and just be sure he will guide you completely
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, probably true.
he's been with this profession for the past 30 years. It's 30 years, right?
No, not 30 years, but 28 years since
28
1986.
years.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
it's
So which is
it's it's a, it's a ballpark. It's a nearly ballpark of 30 years only. So yeah, so just
yeah,
trust him and just believe him, and he's gonna be the man who's just going to means just guide you throughout all your hurdles and all your things that you're just suffering around with this stage
of course,
initially.
yes,
Because I know this stage sucks, but still there's always the light at the end of the road, right? So
yeah. And also, what I wanted to say, that's why I was happy that you come for this interview. We advertise a lot of students who have, but you had a good GMAT, huh? But it's good to also interview students who don't have the GMAT. And you say that even without the GMAT, you can get CT, you can get Durham, you can get Imperial, you can get Warwick, so you can get a very good school. And anyway, if you want to make the difference, it is during the interview that you make the difference. It means the job interview. So I'm pretty confident that that things will work well, and hope that we will be able to work together. By the way,
sure, sure, sure,
I
not an
suggest
issue.
that you are free when you're at Warwick because Warwick has a lot of potential for this center. So
Perfect.
what are the so you gave a good piece of advice to follow my guidance. What other piece of advice could you give regarding timing, regarding financing? What else would you like to add, Ayushmaan?
So in the for the thing of for financing your studies in abroad, so the thing is that there are plenty of options like you can either take a loan or you can and if your parents are fine with that you can also go for the self finance option. But the thing is that there are pretty much all options for especially specifically I'm talking about India right now. So there are plenty of banks or plenty of NBFCCs who are going to give you loans at with no hustle and no hurdles at all. I think HDFC Bank wouldn't also take any collateral, but their interest fee is a bit high. It's around 14% or 13%. So yeah, it's the interest rates are going to be high, but still it's worth taking that risk because you're investing it for your own future, right? So it's worth it, I'd like to say.
Yeah, you really think so? It was worth it. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that it is. So usually anyway, we have to work together in Kolkata because I'm still in contact with Alokandra and the others, and I'm going to probably need your help, especially for
Sure,
the
sure, sure.
recruitment of a man in between. What else can I say to you? It was very nice to see you. We met, by the way, huh, because I was in Kolkata, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we
we
also
met.
had the
And by
picture
the way,
clicked
if
in
you
our
could,
own
yeah,
college only.
by the way, if you could plan a presentation at Saint Xavier maybe this year, before you leave, it's not. it's something we should do. Huh? You agree?
Sure, sure, sure,
Okay.
sure, sure. Not an
Or
issue. Not.
maybe plan transaction before you leave and build our database. So, my friend, it was very nice. Anyway, when I'm in London, I will come to see you because I want to work with Warwick. So there are things that I want to do. So
Sure, sure, sure. Not
get ready.
even with me, Ayushi has also selected. Means I am right now in a dilemma either to choose Warwick or Durham. But Ayushi,
And
Ayushi
Ayushi will
seems
be at
like,
Durham.
yeah,
Ayushi will be
yeah,
at Durham. So Ayushi, she can always help
yeah.
us in Durham.
No, no, she's not into Durham. She is into Warwick only. So she is in my cohort only, that the
So
business and
there
the
will be
finance.
Ayushi as well. So can you imagine there will
Yeah,
be
yeah, for sure, for
two
sure.
MBA Center alumni, three MBA Center alumni at you take a picture. So there will be Ariane, Ayushi, and you. Can you imagine? Huh? What a success. So my friend, it was very nice to see you as usual.
Sure, for sure. It's
Because
pretty
it was
nice for me
nice
also.
as a colleague. You know that I will recommend you as a Stanford graduate. I will recommend you for any type of MBA you want to have, and I'm sure that it will work fine.
Thank you
Have
so
a good day,
much.
my friend. Have a
Thank
good
you
day.
so much.
Bye
Have
bye.
a nice day. Have a nice day, Dr.
Yeah, thank
Hubert.
you.
Have a nice day,
Thank you.
Ksenia ma'am also. Bye, 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 bye.